Welcome back to the next stage of the galactic Zodiac codes. The seventh stage of the Zodiac, aligned to the galaxy. And as we start this next stage, we are now arcing back from galactic edge to the galactic center. And the moon is about the completion point of Pisces in the stars at the moment, but we're covering all these signs, and we're now here, which is the traditional sign related to Gemini. So we're on day 72, and it's card 7, which is Zodiac 7. Here's the symbol, which is NUT and GEB. The NUT is arcing over GEB. So it's the first twin sign connected with, the twins. It's interesting. GEB NUT. Let's see what it says. Card 7, Zodiac 7, GEB NUT, Gemini. GEB and NUT occur here as the archetypal deities of earth and sky. They represent the alchemy of the higher realms with the lower realms. Like the ancient saying goes, as above, so below. This principle functions as the root of equality occurring in culture. For as long as there is hierarchy, where the above are more privileged than the below, then corruption will follow, as the natural state of existence is balance. They have as their symbol the heptagon, the 7-pointed star. In the sky above there are 7 spheres, 5 planets plus sun and moon, which traverse the heavens and are visible to the naked eye. These are represented here on Earth in our 7-day week. In doing so, we have brought the heavens onto the Earth in our time system. In alchemy, the 7 days are also connected to 7 metals, which relate to the transformation of lead to gold. Wow, yeah, there's some pretty deep stuff. Yet again, pretty deep stuff. So we're arcing back, we're beginning to arc back to galactic center. Nut's doing a bit of yoga there, but galactic yoga. Yeah, guiding us back. Arcing back to the center. Principle of as above, so below. The 7-7-7-7. If you have my first book, page 129 has this, which is basically the 52 weeks in relation to, tracking it in relation to the Gregorian. That's the standard, so you can translate. And this page, you can see how multiple different 28-day systems all very easily coexist. Because there's different points of the year that people celebrate as New Year. Well, this system works with multiple systems at the same time. The 13 common law months. How to live beyond the corrupt oligarchy. Simple. Sign and date everything in common law time. Interesting. Wow. Have you ever noticed that if you're signing any official form, usually it involves using the Gregorian calendar? Is that something we should just take for granted, or should we understand the origins and principles. Where did we even get the 7-day week from? Well, exactly. That is exactly what we're talking about here. The principle of the as above, so below, sky and earth archetype. The beginning of marking time. Well, it just so happens that there is a sun and a moon that we can see. Sun rises and sets, moon goes through phases, and then there's 5 actual visible planets. No matter where you are on the planet, that is the case. And the names and archetypes associated with each of these is connected to days of the week. I like to write mine out from right to left sometimes because that's how they move in the stars. If you're keeping track of the stars, yeah, it rises from east to west. The sun, yeah, with the planets, yeah, other direction, because they're moving with the constellations, the direction which we're used to as the constellations. And so these are our 7 visible spheres connected to the 7 days a week, arcing over us, yeah. And that's the as above, which is the solar system. And here's the so below, which is our 7 days of the week. Now that is the origins of the days of the week, scientifically. Yeah. Back to the dawn of time, yeah, we saw sun and the moon, 5 visible planets. 2 plus 5 is 7. Yeah. And 7, as we've already uncovered through the series, is a fairly important number in regards to keeping track of cosmic time cycles. And it is part of our reality nowadays, but it doesn't get put in its metric, in the fractal metric. No, because the 28-day geometric month, even though it's still common law month, no, that's covered over by the Gregorian. Yep, it's covered over. So we can't see the origins. There's many different views of these origins, but I look at the maths, and the maths says that we have a sun and a moon and 5 visible planets, which equal our 7 days a week. You can also see them in the solar code section here, at the center of the tree, which is the sun and the moon and the 5 visible planets. That's the center of the tree of life. Yeah. So all these geometries align on multiple levels with ancient science. 7-day week, fairly solid foundation to build from, to be perfectly honest, but it doesn't really go with the Gregorian calendar because the 7-day week is far more ancient. Yeah. Thousands and thousands of years before. Yeah. Yeah, it is, because it's the basis of the alchemical understanding of even the ratios. The 52 weeks in the year, the 5 plus a 2 equals 7. 7 days in each week, times 52. Number of days in the year. Yeah. In terms of larger cycles, there's many attempts trying to make the days of the week fit into these fast cycles of time, using the Gregorian calendar usually, or the Julian calendar. They tried it with this too, but on a far more fundamental level, related it back to the 18.61. Now, 18.61 years is also exactly 971 weeks. It's a direct calculation, the 18.61, which is the average of that number, which fluctuates between 18.6 and 18.619, depending on 372 and 391, which cycle we're in on a larger macrocosmic scale. So there really isn't any doubt of the origins of the day's week, because that 18.61 is a very fundamental number in understanding all the fractal levels. And in fact, the fluctuation over that period of time is actually a week. So doing the same calculation with a number of years, 18.6 years compared to 18.619 is a week difference. And the midpoint is 18.61. Maximum 18.619, minimum 18.6. Midpoint 18.61, which is a direct number of weeks. So the origins are fairly clear. They're thousands of years older. Like the stone circles are thousands of years older than the Gregorian. Yeah, which mark out that cycle, which is a precise number of weeks. Yeah. And what were they tracking? Yeah, the 7 visible. Yeah, 7 visible. Sun and moon plus the 5 planets. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't until telescopes that we could see the further out planets. Yeah. But there's also evidence of ancient telescopes and lenses. So even that understanding could have just been a re-remembrance of ancient technology. Yeah. Perfecting the lens. Yeah. Yeah. Telescopes. Yeah. Yeah, or just through the maths. There's another interesting way of just deciphering the entire pattern. Yeah, finding the fluctuations and following the trail of cause and effect. Yeah. Yeah, there's much to explore in this one. Yes, the alchemical process of turning lead to gold, which is essentially putting work and effort into something, whatever it is turning lead to gold. Yeah. There's another level to all of these zodiac codes, because actually the first 2 connect with the Earth, the next 2 with lunar, solar, alchemy, galactic, and zodiac. So they're actually a fractal of the fractal as well. So they compress it. Key information compressed and related to the stars and precise star alignments. So here we are now. We've reached here, which is Nut, arcing over GEB, which is the first twin sign. This is the alchemical level within the Zodiac, because we're now at number 7. This is alchemy related Zodiac. Yeah. So it's a fractal system. Fractal system, just like this is a fractal system. And because it's a fractal system, all the parts relate. And the different parts help to understand the other parts. Because it's a holistic system. Relates to the universe we live in. Relates to nature. Which is what today's card's about. Because today's card follows on from yesterday, where we were beholding the ultimate pattern, which then actually helped us to see further than the ultimate. And now, what's the first step to arcing back to the galactic center? Let nature be our guide. Now that we're actually in the manifest realm, because the first 6 is actually creation coming into being, and the second creation coming into being, yeah, and then the manifestation, fulfilling its purpose, So that's the first step, is to let nature be our guide. This is what the 7777 is about, is letting nature be our guide. And that's what the wisdom of the ancestors have to relate about today's Zodiac card number 7. Origins of the days of the week. Yeah. Thousands and thousands of years, alchemically, on all different levels. Yeah. Ancient codes. Take care on your gnosis path, and blessed be.